Good morning, lovelies. It is raining here today. So I already washed my face, brushed my teeth, did my morning. Like, I still have, I don't know what is happening here, but my eye make, I don't know, it looks like I have makeup on, but I don't. And I literally scrubbed it, and it still looks like there's makeup here. And I'm not, my eyes are already irritated. I'm getting my period, so my cramps hurt. So I'm very irritated about that. But I need to go to Target because I need dog food, dog like treats, dog stuff. And I need makeup remover and ibuprofen because I have cramps. And I don't know what else, but I need to go to Target and I'm starving. So we're probably gonna go get breakfast, then Target. And then we were supposed to go to Jersey today and like go to one of the second biggest mall, I think it is. And don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. The dogs are going crazy right now. Paris. That's the one who's always snorting right here. She's the old lady. And then that's Ziggy and Zoe. And then London is with my dad because she's the princess and she can't be bothered with playing. Today, I keep moving around because the dogs won't stop play fighting and they're so loud. But we were supposed to go to Jersey today and go shopping and do all that, but it's raining, so we're not. But let's go get food and ibuprofen. Okay guys, so I am gonna do a cute little makeup look just to do it. It is raining outside, so I thought like a cute little, I don't know, rainy makeup look, something like soft, blushy, very blushy. I want to do very like pink on the skin. And then I don't know what I want to do for my eyes, maybe like a brown look, maybe like a brown wing liner or something. But we're probably gonna do the Christmas tree later, and then we're gonna go to my friend Nicole's house to watch a movie. We haven't figured out which movie. I haven't seen Avatar, so the first one. I know the new one is coming out, but I haven't seen the first one, so I think that they want to watch that, which is cute. I've never seen it, so I don't really know what to expect, but I just know that's what we're planning on watching tonight. So I already washed my face and moisturized, did all that this morning, which was maybe like an hour ago. So I am just gonna do my eyebrows. I'm not gonna lie, I hate doing my eyebrows on camera. If I'm gonna make a TikTok or I'm gonna like do something, I usually just like do my eyebrows first because I don't know, I'm weird about my eyebrows and I don't know, I just like them a certain way. But I'm gonna show them to you guys because I have a lot of people that ask me, so this is my eyebrow tutorial. So I use the NYX pencil. Looks like this. I don't use this spoolie just because I like this spoolie better, like the actual like spoolie. If you hear that, that is the wind because it's really rainy out. And then this is the pencil. It's not really anything crazy, but this is literally one of my favorite like brow pencils ever. So I start off with this. I brush all my brows down. I take my mirror and I just start filling in this back part of my brow and under. So this is gonna be a little difficult because I'm trying to. So I just start filling in the brow. Like that. It's gonna look funky, honestly, until like it's done. I'm not even gonna lie. Brush it up. Then I start filling at the bottom. Here. start filling it in. It's gonna look like a lot, but I definitely like move the product through my eyebrows a lot. Like that's what this spoolie is so good about, is I literally just, like, you see that part looks so dark right there, but it's not gonna look dark forever. And especially after you carve your brows out and like your makeup's done, I promise it looks so much better. But I definitely have to do this a couple of times. That's why I don't like recording my eyebrows, because honestly I'm so weird about it. I want to start shaping it up a little bit just because it's easier for me to see what I don't like. See all that? It's not gonna look like that. So I just take a flat brush. Now I'm gonna start shaping it out around the back of the brow. I haven't started at the front yet. So see how the front is still like this? I haven't done that yet. I'm just gonna shape the brow first. Clean up around it. I blend it in with my finger. I like rub it in because I don't want to see it when I do my foundation. You don't want to see that. See, it's starting to look a little bit better, but I want to blend more of it in, so I'm just gonna run through it, kind of get it all in. Now I'm gonna start carving out the front of the brow, and I know I haven't filled it in yet, but that is the point, because I want to see where I want my brow to lay. So I'm gonna rub this in with my finger, just drag it across. Everyone has their own methods, and the way I like my eyebrows, I want them to look the way I do. So again, if you do something differently than I do, that's completely fine. Now I'm gonna take my NYX Lift and Stitch brow pencil. It's not even a pencil, I think it's like a liner, but it is for your brows. This is gonna be hard because I have to see the mirror. So I'm gonna just start making strokes very, very lightly through it. Then I go down here, add some lines. You see, it's very, very, very pigmented. This, I can go so gently. You know what? I can literally use this as eyeliner probably. I didn't even think about it. Very, very lightly. You see? With this product, you are literally creating like your own little hair. And if you have brows like me, this is my natural brow, I don't really get hair here, and I've never shaved, like I only shave like right in the middle, but I've never touched here, and very thin brows, and I've never really liked that. So that's why I created a more of a full brow like this. And I just clean up around it. Give myself a little cleanup. All right, and that is the brow. I like to fix it up a little bit throughout my makeup. So when I'm done with foundation and powder, I go back to my brows and I fix them a little bit more. But I'm gonna go off camera and do this brow, and we'll be right back. After I do both of my brows, I'm gonna go in with the Got2b hair gel glue. When I say this is a lifesaver, when I say I've never fell in love with a product so fast, this is what I mean. So I take it with a like regular spoolie, like a throwaway one, and I just put some through. I rub some on my hand so I don't get too much on my brows. But when I put this on my brows, I push all my hairs up. Some people do it before they fill in their brows, but I personally like to do my brows first, and then I put the gel in them. So I just run them through. When I put this product in, I don't really do much to it after. Like, there's no moving it, but I could go through it with like my pen and I just fix like a little bit of the pieces, but that's really it. I don't really do much else because they're there for the night. They're there for the whole day. I have definitely fell asleep with this in my eyebrows. Like one night I just did my makeup and I don't know, I fell asleep, and when I tell you, my eyebrows were still intact through the entire night and morning. So after I put the Got2b glue in, I clean up my space a little bit just because I have a bunch of products sitting out and I really don't like to leave them sitting out because then it's like in the way. So after, I usually would do my face first, but I want to play with a eyeshadow for my liner today because I want to do like a brown eyeliner. So I look crazy, but I take my Tarte in the shade, what is it, Fair. So I only got the little one for this because I didn't know what color I would be. So I stuck with the little one just to try it because I didn't want to buy the big one and have to return it because I don't like to return stuff after I've used it. So I have the big one in light, but I am not as like tan. Oh my god, I'm not as tan as I usually would be, and I don't tan, but for some reason I'm a little bit tanner in the summer and I don't even go outside. But I usually would use light, but now I'm using Fair, so I bought a little one just to test it out and I really like it. I don't know about everybody else, but I take powder and I use the Huda Beauty and Pound Cake, and I just put that on my lid because I don't like my concealer moving on my eyes, especially when I'm doing like a makeup look. And I always have an extra makeup wipe to clean off my hand because I always am putting makeup on my hand. So after I let that sit for like a minute, and then I brush off the extra powder. Okay, so I'm going in with a brown eyeshadow in the James Charles palette, but I'm trying to make it very thin. Okay, so that is the winged eyeliner. I'm definitely going to do the other one off camera because that just took me a hot second. So I did the eyeliner. I probably won't be doing that again anytime soon just because that just took me a hot minute because the pen, I just wasn't using the correct pen for the liner, so it was definitely annoying. I'm just gonna go in with some Ardell lashes just because I don't want to wear anything too heavy, just because I'm kind of going for more of like a soft glam. So I don't cut these because they actually fit like right to my lid. Like they're, I don't know, they're the only ones I never had to cut, and that's why I like them so much. So I go in with a duo glue. I just put some on my desk and I will let that get tacky, so I just blow it for like 30 seconds. You gotta just do your best on sticking them as close to your lash line. Okay, so I did my lashes. I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. If it was a different kind of lash, like a more like expensive lash, I would do my mascara first, but these ones are very like fluttery and they're also cheap, So I throw them out after one use. And then I just run that through. Cute. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Grip Primer. NYX and e.l.f. are my two favorite drugstore products, and I will use them. They're in my everyday makeup. Like even if it's not every day, they are in like my all the time makeup. And I recommend them to everybody, like literally everybody. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. Puttyless Primer, and I use that for my forehead and my nose, block all the pores, and I use my chin as well. And then I rub it in, and I know it sounds really weird, but it like melts in your skin, and I absolutely love the way it feels. But I don't go anywhere without my Aquaphor, and I repeatedly put it on. After I do that, I let my primer sit for like a couple of minutes. Then I am going in with, I hate that about like my foundation. I love this foundation. It is my everyday, okay, I say everyday, but I don't do my makeup every day. This is my go-to, like now. This and what else was it? I'm trying to think. I can't even think, but okay, so it is oil-free, oil-controlling, waterproof, and transfer resistant. I love this. So I'm the color Snow. For some reason, it does look a little tanner than I would be, but I bring it down to like right here, my foundation. I don't really go down all the way, but for some reason, it looks tanner than it should be, which it's been winter, so I haven't been in the sun, so I don't know why I would look, I don't know. So I take a flat brush like this, and I paint her on. See? But like, I promise, I literally got like shade matched for this at Sephora. And I did ask for a couple of different foundations and different makeup that I actually haven't tried for Christmas. So I'm kind of hoping I get different foundations. I picked one. I added it to the cart on my dad's thing because he told me to like add all the stuff that I wanted. So I just added like the things that I really wanted. So hopefully I get them because I really want to try new makeup, but I don't like to go out of my way to buy makeup. Like if I don't need it, I'm not going out of my way to buy it. I needed this foundation because I was using a drugstore foundation for a hot minute because I don't know, that's just what I did. And honestly, I loved it, but I was doing photo shoots and you definitely noticed that it was not my shade in the pictures. And after that, I literally, like that day, I literally went and got a new foundation, and I love it. Recommend it 100%. Favorite freaking foundation. Like, I love it. Everybody has like a different, okay, so hear me out. I drag, but it does not look streaky. I just can't, like, I don't know, I just drag it down my neck. I know that's really bad, but that's the way I do it. But the way this foundation just sits, I don't know, is ridiculous. It is literally ridiculous. See how I'm doing my foundation and my brows kind of look funky? Yeah, so I'm gonna fix that after, don't worry. It's just, I usually would go like a crap ton of coats, but I honestly just wanted to go for a light look. And that's the thing about this foundation. It is buildable. It is buildable. So I have gone with just like a slight little like light look. Perfect. Lightweight. I've gone with cakey, lightweight. I still don't feel it. Like, I absolutely love this foundation. I don't think I've ever, like, I don't know. I just love a foundation that's buildable. Like, you can go light or you can go heavy. So it is a both types of wave foundation, and I love it. So now I'm just like patting it in, and honestly I'm just getting her to be like soaked up. And I don't buy beauty blenders that are from like Sephora and stuff, just because they're really expensive, and I like to throw out my beauty blender after a couple of runs, just because they start to get gross and smelly, and I don't like that. So I just get them from like CVS, Target, things like that, and I love them. They're perfect. After I do that, I'm going in with the Pro Conceal. Honestly, I've used this for so long, and I'm changing it up. I'm just waiting to finish it, just because I like to try different things. But I feel like when I do it with the beauty blender, it like soaks up more than it needs to. So it sticks really quickly. So if you don't blend it fast enough, it's really, I don't know, it's like weird. It like sticks really fast. So I try to blend it very quickly. And for my nose contour, I kind of want more of like a button nose look. So I'm going to round at the bottom, give it a little pooch at the top. Pooch? Like a little, I don't know. It's gonna look like a button nose kind of. I drag the contour around though, because I like to give it a little bit of a dark look. And I just like to re-go around my face and hit the spots that I feel like I didn't get enough of. I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I absolutely love Tarte. 20B, so it's light. I go right here and right here. And then I take the little one in Fair down the middle. And then right here, right at the forehead and the chin. We blend her in. Take the corner. And then blend it in. Okay, so I go in with my e.l.f. Putty Blush in Bora Bora. I almost dropped that cap. I take my middle finger and I just rub it in. And I start putting her in like that. And I'm definitely wanting like a very blushy look. So we're gonna get her here, we're gonna get her a little there, and right here. Very light though. I'm using the excess on my finger from here to do my cheek and chin, because I don't want my cheek and chin to be as whoa. So I'm going to push this in. And you can honestly add more or less, but I love a good like frozen kind of cold look. And the thing I like to do is I like to blend in my concealer and bronzer and put it together. I don't want it to look like I have lines. So I want to mix these two together like that, and then just so it literally looks like a little line over, and I absolutely love that. So after I feel like I blended enough and I'm happy with the look, we're gonna go in with our Huda Beauty, which, so I tried this like again 3 months ago, I think, when I got my foundation. So I got the little one because I'm very weird about if I like it or not, and I'm not gonna buy the big one if I don't like it. So I'm gonna finish it and I will be buying another one. And I am in Pound Cake. I put a little bit in my hand like that. Then I'm gonna take my little my little puffer, pat in on the sides, and then I start patting it in. I go up from the sides, do my nose, everyone does their powder very differently, but I have a very certain way that I like to do my powder. Now I'm just gonna go around putting in my powder all over my face, getting the forehead. You want to just push it in. You don't want this, you don't want to drag because you're going to drown your foundation. So just do that. Then I take what's left and I bring it down on my neck because I don't want to leave my neck all gross and, like, you know, wet and damp. Get my brushes out that I'm going to be using. So these 3. So I go in with this big puffy brush. It's literally just puffy. And I start to glide around getting the powders off. Nothing too crazy, just because I'm gonna go over it with my bronzer. So now I'm going in with the e.l.f. bronzer, and yes, like I said, half of my makeup is literally drugstore. This is Forever Sun-Kissed. Oh, that was an accident. So Forever Sun-Kissed with this angled brush. Do the forehead and just drag it around, blush the chin, a little bit on the nose. I don't do too much with bronzer because I kind of want this to be more of a blush look. And again, e.l.f., we are using our always cheap. I kind of want more of a pink one, so I may go and get another one, but like more of a pinky one. This is more of a, I feel like a peach tone, which I love, but I want more of like a bright pink, and I think they have it. Like in like the Bora Bora one, like that literally. Which they probably do have, I just don't think I saw it. Okay, so I get like my makeup from Target just because like that's where I shop like every day for like everything. But I think that every time I go, they're sold out of everything. But we'll definitely have to plan a Target trip to get makeup. I have to go to Target today, but not for makeup. I do not have the time to go and look for makeup today, or I would love to. I'm going in with this highlighter. It is the Grinch highlighter. It was a set from Target that they did for Christmas, and it was sold out so quickly, but luckily I got my hands on the highlighter, the brushes I had to order, and I got a palette that I haven't done yet. I definitely dipped into it like for just to like play with, but like I haven't done a makeup look for it. But if that's something you guys want to see, this is the palette. Is super freaking cute. Love it. But I love the highlighter. It is now turned into my all the time highlighter, and I love it. So I do my cheeks, top of my lip, then I get a small brush. Where's my... Every time I need to like organize my brushes, so my brush set is literally like this. and it's so hard for me to like pick a brush, but I go in with this small little brush and I do the tip of my nose. It's like a little exclamation point, okay? Then I do the brow. And then I did this yesterday, so I'm definitely gonna do it again today. So I don't do the inner corners, which I usually would, but I'm saving that for my NYX White Jumbo. I just found that this is super freaking cute for like an inner corner like highlighting moment. So I use it for when I want like a white like under eye moment. So I do the inner and then I will run this right here. Then I will get a little brush, another one, if I can find where she is. And then I'll just pat that in just to take some of it away, because I don't want it to be like, oh wow, that's like white, you know? I want it to be like, oh, like it's a highlighter moment, you know? Then I take my mascara again and I do my bottom lashes. To do a cute little lip look. I'm going to spray with my e.l.f. matte setting spray. Let that soak in. I'm gonna go in with the NYX lip pencil. Honestly, I use it and I like fill in half my lip. That's how much I love this stuff. And then if I want it to be like a little glossy, I will put my Aquaphor on top of it. But right now, I think I'm gonna leave it matte, but I haven't fully decided yet. But this is the makeup look. So it is